Thank you for joining me here this afternoon. The time is now 2:55 p.m. Central, and we're live now with a tornado warning in effect for west central Wayne County in northeastern Pennsylvania. If you're included in this tornado warning, seek shelter immediately on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, away from windows, and on the lowest floor possible. This is a very dangerous situation here, as a rotating supercell capable of producing a tornado right now is near Forest City, and it's moving towards Creamton and Pleasant Mount. I cannot speak. So right now, again, a rotation right over Forest City. If we have a tornado, it would be on the northeast side of Forest City, Pennsylvania right now. Again, about to move into areas like Pleasant Mount, Whites Valley, and Creamton over the next several minutes. So we're going to bring you continuing coverage of this tornado warning for as long as necessary here, because this actually does look like a pretty concerning storm here to watch, right? So we'll keep watching this over the next several minutes. I'm going to go and get stream chat up here really quickly, kind of doing this as a last-minute thing here. I did not plan to have to go live. I really figured we weren't going to see any tornado warnings until later into the afternoon, if we were going to see any at all today. But there we go. Again, this is a dangerous situation right now, so please make sure that you are getting to your safe spot if you're included in this tornado warning. Again, this is something that you got to take pretty seriously. I know you guys don't get these a lot out here. What you want to do is get into the lowest floor of an interior room or building. If you're in a mobile home, you need to evacuate and find a more substantial shelter. Mobile homes do not do well at all with tornadoes. It is better to be outside than in a mobile home. Now, if you literally don't have any shelter to get to and you're in a mobile home right now, just lie flat in a ditch. It's a last resort move, but it is a better option than being in a mobile home. Genuinely, all right? Studies have proven it. So that rotation now being located northeast of Forest City there. Again, that's going to continue to keep moving northeast towards Pleasant Mount and Cascade, so we'll keep watch of that over the next several minutes here. Again, we do not have any sort of debris signature yet that's indicative of an ongoing tornado, but we do have strong velocities here meeting up that are indicating that we do have some rotation with this storm, which is, again, why the National Weather Service went ahead and threw out a precautionary tornado warning here for portions of, was it Wayne County, I believe? Yes, so, again, west central Wayne County here is under the gun right now, but if you are in, say, Cold Spring, Tanner's Fall, Rude's Corner, you're good, you're fine, we're not worried about you. You are included in a severe thunderstorm warning, so look out for that, but you don't need to seek shelter. But the areas that do need to seek shelter are Whites Valley, Creamton, Cascade, Pleasant Mount, and Tanner's Falls, alright? We have, again, rotation here that could produce a tornado at any second if it's not already, so please get to your safe spot immediately. This is the kind of thing that we were worried about happening today, where we've got ourselves a very strong storm here in an environment that does have a decent amount of cape and wind shear, so we could definitely see a tornado with this storm. It's going to continue to rotate here as it approaches Highway 170 and Highway 296, so we'll keep watching that. Again, it's going to go right near Cascade over the next several minutes, so we got to watch this very closely here. Again, this is probably the most dangerous storm that we have seen all day, everybody. It's been rotating for quite a while, actually, but it just now had a significant pickup that led the National Weather Service to go ahead and throw out a tornado warning for this storm here, right? So the newest velocity scan there still showing some broad rotation just off to the west of Creamton, northeast of Forest City. So again, get to your safe spot immediately. We do also have 7 severe thunderstorm warnings, and we also have a flash flood emergency in Connecticut, by the way. We have catastrophic flash flooding ongoing now in southwestern Connecticut here. This is for the Southbury area, Sandy Hook, Monroe, Reading, Bethel, and Easton. Again, that's a flash flood emergency. Seek higher ground now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. We are expecting catastrophic flood damage associated with that. So let's go back over here to Pennsylvania. Again, mainly watching New England right now. Since the last stream, we have received a new severe thunderstorm watch, so that's going to go out for portions of the southeast. We also did receive a new severe thunderstorm watch for parts of the East Coast, so now going everywhere from southern New York back into Alabama, we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect, alright? Some of the more major cities right now under a severe thunderstorm watch include Birmingham, alright? Speaking of Birmingham, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning just off to the southeast of there. there. That is a severe thunderstorm warning going out for central Talladega County in east central Alabama. That's for Waldo and Talladega. If you're in that area, make sure you are getting indoors immediately. We are expecting some quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, so make sure to look out for that. But again, our main thing that we are focused on right now is our tornado warning up here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Again, broad rotation definitely could produce a tornado over the next couple of minutes here off to the northeast of Forest City, so we'll keep watch of this. Again, heading towards Cascade, Pleasant Mount, and Whites Valley. We need you all to seek shelter immediately if you are included anywhere in this tornado warning that again goes out for portions of west central Wayne County. And we are expecting to see another severe thunderstorm watch soon as well, by the way. So right now, again, we have a severe watch going all the way from New York into Alabama. Well, we're expecting it to go out even further to the west. We are expecting a new watch to get issued for parts of Mississippi all the way back through Arkansas. And then eventually, probably even another watch that goes through parts of Oklahoma and Kansas. Because, again, we've got ourselves an absolutely massive severe weather threat for today. It's a very large area that we are talking about. Again, anywhere from New York back into Nebraska today, we could see some damaging winds, large hail, or even an isolated tornado, which again, right now, that's why we are live. We have this tornado warning now in effect in Wayne County. So we got to keep watching this. Some nonstop lightning last night, just pure insanity, nonstop rumbling thunder. That's crazy. Yeah, you can definitely see more of that today. Again, we do have a severe watch all up the East Coast, down through Dixie Alley right now. And we do have storm chaser Vince Welty right now in Georgia. He's going to be on a lot of these storms down here in Dixie Alley today, I imagine. But yeah. So let's keep watching this tornado warning storm here in Pennsylvania. Again, we do have that 2% tornado risk from the SPC that did include this area. So they have bullseyed this tornado warning here pretty darn well. And we talked about how they may actually extend the marginal risk into more central portions of New York. The new SPC update is either just about to come out or it already did come out. Oh, wow. So they have the new Day 3 outlooks now. Wow, that is interesting because we weren't supposed to get those until August 20th. Alright, we have better Day 3 outlooks. That's really cool. But no, they've not issued that new Day 1 outlook quite yet, but it's going to be here within, the next few minutes. So we'll see if they push that marginal risk further northward here. You had a microburst last night? Yeah, that was a really bad voice crack. That is not super surprising. We have had some intense storms across the southeast, really all up the East Coast over the past couple of days, and again, especially today. We are watching the threat for a couple of tornadoes back into New England. And again, right now, a tornado warning going out for Wayne County in Pennsylvania. Please get to your safe spot as soon as possible. This is a dangerous situation. So, yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, everybody, we are back. Sorry about that. So again, we still got that rotation there in Wayne County to watch. It's pretty broad, but again, I definitely would not be shocked to see a tornado out of this if things do change. Again, it was a little bit more tight whenever the warning was first issued. It was right around here where we were really concerned about a tornado with this. But we definitely could still see one here, so we're going to keep watching this here for at least a little bit. What will Abbeville, South Carolina see? Honestly, today, not much. You're a little further north than most of the risk areas. You are in that severe thunderstorm watch, but at this point, the threat for severe weather would be on the lower side of things. You're only in the marginal risk. The ARRR probably not showing much for your area, I imagine, but I've not looked at the new run yet. Yeah, not too much. A lot of it will stay kind of all around you, but you should miss out. A lot of it should be south of you. We do have Atlanta under a severe thunderstorm warning right now. That storm producing some damaging winds there through the Atlanta metro. Now moving off to the southeast near Stonecrest. But that went right through the heart of Atlanta, so... Anyway. Let's go back up to Pennsylvania here. Let's keep watching this. Alright, so rotation broadening out quite a significant amount. We'll keep watching it, but at this point it looks a lot less concerning to me. But I want to make sure that it isn't just in a cycling phase, because that's a definite possibility. So again, remain in your tornado safe spot, but at this point the threat looks much lower than before that we see a tornado with that storm. Imagine Max joining again. I really don't think that's going to happen, but that'd be pretty cool. But he's on vacation, so... again, flash flood emergency, if you're not aware already, in southwestern Connecticut. We are seeing spots with over 10.5 inches of rain, still getting more. I mean, that is just absolutely ridiculous for Connecticut standards, so hopefully everybody out there is okay. Hopefully everybody's taking the warning. Again, flash flood emergencies are rare. They are deadly. They are just as dangerous as tornado emergencies, and... people don't tend to take them quite as seriously, but they are very, very dangerous, alright? Again, we end up seeing several casualties usually whenever one of these do get issued, so we've got to watch and make sure that everybody's taking the proper precautions so that that does not happen again this time. But... unfortunately, with all these rain totals continuing to pile on, things are only going to get much worse here. The main area that we are watching is kind of right in the rural portion of Connecticut here, in between Rock Raymond and Sanford Town, for the most significant rainfall totals. But Hattertown, Upper Stephanie, Reading Ridge, Reading, and Stanford... I already said Stanford Town, but you guys are definitely getting significant rainfall right now. Where was he yesterday? I don't know. I think he said on his community tab he's spending time with his parents or something. So. Alright, so again, still some broad rotation here with our storm in Pennsylvania. We'll keep watching this. This is heading towards Cascade. So again, if you're in Cascade, we need you all to seek shelter immediately. And we'll keep watching our storm in Alabama as well. But yeah, we're likely going to see an addition to this severe thunderstorm watch soon for parts of Mississippi and Arkansas. So there's the new Storm Prediction Center outlook. They did not extend the marginal risk further into central New York. Which is a little surprising, but it's alright. Again, still got that 2% tornado risk going out for a good chunk here of the East Coast. So, we'll see what happens. But, again, right now watching northeastern Pennsylvania, the closest out of all these areas here. And the storm looks like it could tighten up again, so we'll continue to watch this. Rotation now likely in that region. Or, not quite there yet, but getting close to that region. Probably just right into here, honestly. Again, Cascade, you are in the direct path of this thing, so you gotta watch out. Yeah, there are more people that live in this slight risk than the marginal risk, just barely. But yeah, we do have, again, some major population centers in that slight risk. Philadelphia, Baltimore, Charlotte, Washington, Raleigh. A lot of areas along the East Coast have very heavy population centers, obviously, and we've got a severe weather risk for almost all of them today, so we'll keep watching this. Okay, so rotation continuing to broaden out, so we shouldn't have to worry about this too much longer. Looks like this was a little bit of a nothing burger, but it's alright. That's a good thing, obviously, so... We have a lot of rain falling still in northeastern Kansas. Again, I would not be surprised to see some isolated flooding in this region after that big storm this morning brought, again, over 2 inches of rain to some spots, which isn't super significant, but remember, that was one cell. And some of these areas are still seeing rain that got rain from it. So, and again, the storm that did that is still ongoing. It's quite weak at this point, but we're definitely still seeing some rain with that. And just earlier, north of Osage City, we did get a 59-mile-an-hour gust report out of it. So, from the outflow boundary. So, yeah, we've got over 80 million people today, and at least a marginal threat of severe weather. So, pretty concerning stuff, obviously. What happened last stream? Not much. We're kind of just talking about what was going to happen today. Again, that's your rotation right in there near Cascade and Whites Valley, Pennsylvania. Let's quad box, why not? If it would like to load, that'd be great. Wow, some of these areas have gotten a lot of rain as well. So I would not be surprised. Again, there's a flash flood warning for this area already, I guess. But I would not be surprised to see that maybe get an upgrade to a considerable one, with more and more rain falling in this region after flash flooding is already occurring, obviously. So at this point, the rotation should be very close to Cascade. So again, everybody in Cascade needs to get to shelter right now. This is a dangerous situation. Not saying that to scare you, I'm saying that to prepare you. Alright, so yeah, that rotation now being very broad, however. Looking at any other rotations. Okay. Looking for any other rotations, alright. Yeah, I mean, there are a few across Pennsylvania. I did see something, I thought, further down to the south here. I don't know. We do have a tornado possible storm near Emerald Lakes and East Stroudsburg. And Stroudsburg proper as well. Nothing too crazy, though. It doesn't look like anywhere else. Really, the only spot we'd have to watch for a tornado for today is, again, really up here in New England. So anyway. So let's keep watching this here. Again, broad rotation at this point near Cascade, Pennsylvania. Does not look like this is going to produce anything, though, luckily. However, just to be safe, we need you all to take shelter immediately. Again, we're still seeing damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour with this storm as well, so definitely some pretty concerning stuff. But yeah, again, it really looks like we've got a pretty serious situation here in Connecticut with all these storms that are causing catastrophic flash flooding now, as the National Weather Service has issued a flash flood emergency. That is not good. Again, that is rare, and it usually means we have a deadly situation ongoing, so let's see here. Yeah, rotation really broad at this point, honestly. The chance that we see a tornado with this is diminishing by the second, so that's good. Again, for anybody in Pennsylvania wondering where this is actually at, this is in the far northeast corner of the state. This is northeast of Scranton, even. I mean, we are right hugging the Pennsylvania-New York state line with this one. So if you live in Pennsylvania and you're like, I've never heard of this place, that may be why. This is a live look from Rockdale County, Georgia, at a severe thunderstorm warning. Didn't see that hatched wind risk in Kansas. There is one? That is brand new, apparently. I did not realize that, but we don't have a hatched wind risk in Kansas, at least not on Raider Omega, but it may be doing its glitch out thing. No, we don't have a hatched risk in Kansas. Or are you talking about yesterday? Because yesterday we had a hatched wind and hail risk in Kansas. So, at this point, again, honestly, they could probably cancel this tornado warning, but they're leaving it in effect just to be safe, I think. Must have been on the outlook before that. I don't think so. I don't think we've had a hatch risk for wind today in Kansas. Yeah, we had one yesterday, but your thing may have been glitching out. So, a little bit of rotation with our storm as well near Mount Pleasant. That's in New Jersey, but... Or is that in Pennsylvania? I think that's New Jersey. Unknown at this time. Because I'm too, I don't want to turn off all the warnings to check. Oh, wait, yeah. That's in New Jersey. Because this is the Delaware River. The storm's actually in Pennsylvania, but the town I reference is in New Jersey. Yeah, the one... Yeah, I was on... What? Yeah, there was one on the Outlook before today, Davis. Oh, was there really? Let me check. August... Okay, yeah, that is extremely weak rotation. Give me 1 second here. It's not even letting me pull up the August 18th one, so... Aha. No, that's still not what I wanted to see. Okay, never mind then. I'll just believe you. So again, very weak rotation at this point near Cascade. I really doubt that's going to produce anything at this point. Give it maybe a 1% chance. So again, this is Rockdale County. See all that heavy rain falling. Yes, one of the cells in Pennsylvania did get warned at this point, though it's nothing. In terms of its rotation, it's still a severe thunderstorm, but at this point, the chance that this produces a tornado is extremely low. But again, earlier, I mean, that definitely could have produced, you know, especially around here is when I was really, really watching this. This is when we went live as soon as the warning got issued, pretty much. Or as soon as I saw that the warning got issued, I set up a stream quickly. So again, I'm watching for that severe thunderstorm watch to get extended back into Mississippi and Arkansas. But as of right now, that looks like it's not going to happen for a little bit. But what the SBC is saying is there's an 80% chance of a severe thunderstorm watch in that area between now and the next 41 minutes. Scattered strong to severe storms to increase in coverage through this afternoon and evening. Most of the storms right now, though, are centered in Arkansas, and they're quite weak. However, there are a couple that seem to be intensifying near Russellville and Conway, so we'll watch out for that. This is from... this is what it looks like right now in Perry County. Wow. It just looks weird from this angle. It's nothing super impressive, but... yeah. Yes, we do have some damaging wind reports in the northeast from some storms that did end up downing some trees, and then some wires as well across parts of Pennsylvania and New York. And again, flash flood emergency now in southwestern Connecticut, if you're not already aware. Yeah, we had over 200, almost 250 damaging wind reports yesterday. We may have actually had that many by the end of the night. I don't know. I saw it at like 2:23 at midnight, but we had storms after that. Wow. This actually may get a tornado warning near Carbondale, Pennsylvania. We have rotation that matches up with a hook echo on reflectivity. I'm glad I caught that. That is pretty nasty. It's trying to develop here. Honestly, don't think we're going to have that many today. Well, we'll have a lot, but we're not going to have 200 plus. Yesterday's event was a bit more intense than we were expecting it to be. We were talking about, like 25 severe thunderstorm warnings at once. Because we had like 3 slight risks, right? What's up, Cyanimates? Right now, we're just watching a tornado warning in northeastern Pennsylvania. We've also got another storm that's about to produce its, that could be about to produce a tornado near Carbondale, Pennsylvania. We may see this get a tornado warning as a hook echo rotation and everything. So, watch out for that. It seems like it's kind of connected to our other storms. So, I don't know. It's not really a discrete supercell, but... again, right now, the area that we'd be watching for a potential tornado would be on the north side of Carbondale and Simpson. Yeah, this slight risk goes over a long, long distance. It goes from Kansas back into New York. So anyway... again, I'd watch out for this. This looks like it's probably going to get a tornado warning soon. Near Carbondale and Simpson in Pennsylvania there. So, we'll keep watching that. And this is insane. Connecticut does not see this every day, I'll tell you that much. When is the last time we had a flash flood emergency in Connecticut? I don't think we had one with Debbie. Yeah, the tornado warning storm did get close, actually, to producing a tornado, though, at one point. Okay, so they did go ahead and remove that tornado warning. But we're going to keep the stream going here, because I do think that this storm near Carbondale could get a tornado warning any minute, if the National Weather Service does end up seeing this. What are the significant tornado parameter values out here? So, okay, we do have a little splotch out here. Or it's quite a big splotch, but nowhere's too intense. It's honestly not anything crazy out here, though. What about the Cape? Yeah, I mean, we only have like 1,500 joules per kilogram of Cape out here, which is really not enough to get these storms in their, prime position. But what's the shear look like? Again, really, that's not either. I don't know. I don't know how long these storms are going to persist being slightly tornadic. But... yeah, why is my velocity scan on 315? Okay, there we go. What? What are you doing? There. So again, that rotation would now be pretty much in Simpson, or like right over Dundalk Street. This is a pretty populated area, so we gotta watch this here. Just make sure we don't have a debris signature. Nope. So that's your rotation at this point, looking a little bit weaker there, though, I will admit. Near Mount Vernon, looks like there might be some broad rotation still. New York. I don't know what Mount Vernon you're talking about. Upstate South Carolina? New severe thunderstorm warning now for Allentown, Pennsylvania. Quarter-sized gale, 60-mile-an-hour winds. If you're in Allentown, make sure you're moving indoors immediately. This storm will be there in about half an hour, but it is already storming in that region. Nothing severe at this point, though, so. Or, that part of the storm isn't severe anyway. Near the northern border with New Jersey. Is it this? Because we did point this out a few minutes ago, but I guess you weren't here, so yeah. Doesn't look like anything insane, but we'll watch that. Yeah, the rotation near Simpson is nothing at this point. I would stay live here for a little bit longer, but I am supposed to do something. So I think that we're going to end off our coverage here, but I do want to thank you all for tuning in. We will be back live later if any more tornado warnings do get issued. So thank you all for joining me, and have a great